I love this Orwellian headline from McClatchy, who I really respect as a news publication syndicate. They're one of the only mainstream media outlets that I continue to see true, groundbreaking, real investigative journalism from. Labor Department announces grants to fight tax cheats. But that's in response to the Labor Department being caught letting big major Fortune 100 companies not pay taxes. So you read the headline and you think, oh, the Labor Department's doing something good. But they're not. And then some people would say, well, Alex, aren't you for paying less taxes? Yeah. But you can't have the ultra-rich avoiding the taxes, because then they'll lobby to raise taxes on poor and working class and middle class to get more government contract money. It's billionaires on average, if you look it up, lobby for bigger government and higher taxes because they're exempt, and then they transfer the money to themselves. And look, I know I harp on this every week. It's the key to everything. They've got us all worried about what color we are and fighting with each other over our genders and not trusting each other, while the big mega banks run the country, are getting rid of our sovereignty, and have gotten tens of trillions of dollars in banker bailout money. And in this article, it admits at the federal and state level that the agencies literally do agreements saying big corporations don't have to pay their taxes. And I meant to do a story on this. I was at the gym yesterday on the elliptical, and I picked up a GQ that somebody had left laying in there, and I read a bunch of articles, and every article was how men need to act pathetic and weak to get women, and how the new chivalry is, you know, how to be polite to women and not offend them was the cover story. And I knew what I was going to read before I read it. It was social engineering. Just, well, yes, still grovel to women, but they're your boss, and still pay for everything and still do what they say, and but you're pathetic. Yeah, they found it. How to be polite to women without making them angry. It actually says something else, but I'm not going to say it on air. So people are like, why? Well, we have a lot of very conservative radio listeners, and I just like to keep it family. But how to be polite to women without, whatting them off. And then it was every article. And then I start watching the TV ads where the executive never knows what he's doing if he's male, and the woman tells him everything. And it's just bombarding with this garbage of social engineering while a bunch of rich, powerful men scam everybody. It's just a wall-to-wall message to women is hate men, put them down, they're stupid, you get ahead when they lose. White people are all racist, blah, blah, blah. Just political correctness is psychological warfare to screw the country up, period. The globalists have controlled the mainstream media for a long time, but now they're expanding, making the weaponization even more vicious and deceptive. All the major networks are state-run. We are partnering this year with the NFL. The NFL has become a political weapon against the Second Amendment and pushes Obamacare. MSNBC tells us that our children belong to the state. We have to break through our kind of private idea that kids belong to their parents or kids belong to their families, and recognize that kids belong to whole communities. The brainwashing media machine has been turned up on high, and it's time for humanity to double down on the true people's media and strike back against the tyrants that are destroying our civilization with their lies and fraud. We are the resistance. You are the resistance. You are the Infowar. It is more important than ever to realize that we are not the alternative media. We are the true media. The establishment dinosaur press is dying. We are in an information war, and we are losing that war. Join us at InfoWarsNews.com and PrisonPlanet.tv. Members can share their memberships with up to 11 people. By subscribing, you will literally be buying war bonds in the InfoWar to expand our operation in the face of the tyrants. Join us at PrisonPlanet.tv.